Hello, folks. How you doing? So, to say all to you as to whatever it is, okay, before you see somebody else getting killed, all right? So, what's going on with this? This is just for a matter of questions and everything else. Vicente a seguir y su gente. Esto va a estar en inglés, pero le voy a decir. Yo no sé ni papa de coreano, pero le voy a decir a ellos este video. Okay, how would you like if you see somebody being killed? What if a world leader from a country that you have been complaining about some territorial disputes over two stupid rocks for all the long time, and I was just here, oh, it's Takeshima, it's Dokdo. Yes, that, known as the Liancourt Rocks, right? So that would be very, very, very impossible to say that. Look, I'm just not saying that you just keep supporting what you support. More power to you, right? So this is what it is. You're just complaining about this. Some dude, crazy dude, are freaking complain or are just saying, oh, they kill Shinzo Abe, right? Shinzo Abe, you know Shinzo Abe, and some dude killed Hidebumi, and then what's next? Before you put on your Colombian baseball hat team, you know, the baseball hat of the Colombian baseball team, before you wear the outfit of the Colombian baseball team or the Colombian soccer team, right? What I'm going to tell you about this, and this is something that one country is indeed to say, okay, there's an active world leader. Okay, you might just saying all of this suddenly and whatever it is. Okay, so to say the leaders of the United States and Japan meet in Costa Rica, right? If the leaders of the United States and Japan, the prime minister and the prime minister of Japan and the president of the United States meets in Costa Rica. They meet in Costa Rica for one thing: to take down a world leader that is, given that those people being a living hell under communism. You know, communism totally suck. All right, communism totally suck because I was saying this: in that country have issues with Colombia, same as you guys in South Korea. That once that this fool who don't belong to that country located in Central America, neighboring in Costa Rica, you would say, okay, look, let's have a party. Somebody killed the prime minister of Japan is killed at a meeting. An active prime minister of Japan. I'm not gonna tell you the name who would be, but sometimes in the news you're going to find out about it, and boom, some dude named Daniel, that is the asshole named Daniel, sent a hitman and kills an active PM of Japan. You know what? I bet you're gonna blast off a party like it was like 1999. You're gonna just crank up current craft 400 from Zombie Nation. You're gonna party. Y'all gonna wear y'all gonna wear Colombian baseball hats. The Colombian baseball teams. The Colombian baseball team, hats of the Colombian baseball team, uniforms of the Colombian baseball team, or uniforms of the Colombian soccer team. Why? Because that single country have similar issues as you guys have with Japan. So you're gonna party like this. You're gonna just gonna sheer out Colombia's name in the stage because of an active prime minister of Japan is being killed in Costa Rica. Yes. And you just yell Colombia's name. What is it for us to say? What is it for? I'm in Colombian America. What is it for Colombians or us? I'm considered to be, for you guys to party, to blast current car 400 from Zombie Nation, yell Colombia, 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 and you see an active prime minister of Japan having one of Daniel Ortega's one of Daniel Ortega's henchmen, or to say it in another word, a hitman. You want to consider this hitman to be from Colombia. You're gonna all wear Colombian outfits from the Colombian soccer team and baseball team. You're gonna crank up Craft 400 and from Zombie Nation, and you're gonna yell Colombia, Colombia, Colombia all the way to the bank, cheering on because of your concerns about Dokdo. All just because you're concerned about Dokdo, right? So you would wanna just pump up Current Call 400 from Zombie Nation. You guys are going to look ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dressing, putting the uniforms of Colombia's national baseball team or Colombia's national soccer team. You're gonna look ridiculous just for celebrating of an active prime minister of Japan, whoever's going to be being assassinated in Costa Rica. Yeah. Just to tell you all about it, I'm just saying Colombia has the same issues, but with Nicaragua, over an island called San Andres. And I bet you know about this. You know this. You got everything prepared. I don't know how long it takes in this video, but you got everything prepared to do that celebration. The death of an active prime minister of Japan in Costa Rica. And then you follow along the flow. You're gonna have people in San Andres Island doing Dokdo's Korea land dances and stuff. But just for more food for thought, because of an asshole named Daniel Ortega sent a hitman. Yep, an asshole named Daniel sent a hitman to assassinate an active PM of Japan in Costa Rica. Right? put it back of this asshole. Put it this way: the what ifs, to be very informed. All it is that tables could turn around, Like you know that the U.S. are very close allies with Japan. You ever notice that? You notice that U.S. are very close allies with South Korea. You want unification of your own country? I mean, for a matter of fact, Ronald Reagan was involved when he say about Gorbachev tearing down that wall in Germany, right? Now, let King Charles do his job. King Charles III of England do his job of unified Korea, just to let Japan cheer for Argentina in another territorial involvement, because I don't want no country where my family is from see this kind of mess that you guys make over the Liancourt Rocks. Japan calls it Takeshima. You guys call it Dokdo. Right? So that way, you have it in a different tone. I'd rather have that than you guys, go and crank off Kernkraft 400 from Zombie Nation, and you yell in Colombia, it says Zombie Nation. Yeah, right there in Seoul, or anywhere in Korea, in South Korea, that is. What? So, you want to know how this asshole named Daniel would be? You've seen this guy known as Rocket Man. Known as Rocket Man. Yep. Kim Jong Un. Alright? Kim Jong Un has Daniel's mustache. Why I put that? Just for an example, to point it this way. What would this country is suffering from? Communism. Right? What if Kim Jong Un unified Korea, and what if Kim Jong Un becomes president of South Korea, as he also is president of North Korea? What if he unites the two Koreas, North and South Korea, and Kim Jong Un becomes a president of unified Korea? Well, it's gonna be the same garbage that the folks in Nicaragua felt with Daniel Ortega. The same mistreatment. That you're gonna protest, freedom of religion. Oh shoot, you don't even criticize Kim Jong Un. He's the president of both North Korea and South Korea. He's also the president of South Korea. You get hung. Yeah. Or send you the death penalty, however it is, or like, or suicide, or firing squad or something. Yeah. That's what happened in North Korea. Right? And that's going to happen to you. Then tables could turn, right? You have at least Japan building stronger relationships with Colombia over something in common, because Kim Jong Un is the president of North Korea and the president of South Korea. And this is just a San Andres issue. The San Andres Island issue. All right? So that is just an island around between Costa Rica and Nicaragua, around there, is Colombian territory. In that country, with this asshole is controlling it. That is the same country claiming San Andres as theirs. The same thing that happens with Japan claiming Dokdo, Liancourt Rocks, put in specifically, as it belongs to Japan. Did they say, oh, Japan got robbed? Yeah, Japan got robbed by Korea. Yeah, Sing Ri, what a jerk. Oh, okay. I understand their theory. Your theory is, yeah, it's the same like what happened in Colombia and San Andres. You guys are gonna look damn ridiculous. You might not understand this, but what if Kim Jong Un becomes president of South Korea, and he is also president of North Korea and South? Or it says Kim Jong Un, president of a unified Korea. You're gonna suffer the same consequences as the people in Nicaragua. You're going to be suffering the same garbage as the people of Nicaragua. And then you understand why. What the hell? We don't want Kim Jong Un to be president of the unified Korea. You know what? Put it that way. If you have, if you have North Korea and South Korea unified under Kim Jong Un, you're gonna experience the Korean version of Daniel Ortega. Yeah, and that's what you want to see, huh? Do you want to just crank off and celebrate and look like damn fools when you see an active PM of Japan being assassinated in Costa Rica? You like in a meeting between the United States and Japan, with the self-defense forces, what call their Japan's own military now, to say zombie nation, Craft 400. You're gonna classify the killer as Colombian. You're gonna yell Colombia, Colombia, Colombia. And then you want to say, oh, this is cool, this is awesome. This guy killed whoever was gonna be the next PM of Japan. To say, oh, he's Colombian. San Andres belongs to Colombia, and Dokdo still Korea's territory. Okay. What if Kim Jong Un becomes president of South Korea? The same thing like in North Korea. It's the same hardships you're gonna feel for the people in Nicaragua under Daniel Ortega. The same garbage. You're gonna protest against Kim Jong Un, the new president the president of a unified Korea. You protest against him, you're gonna get hung. A pastor, priest, protesting against Kim Jong Un, you're gonna get hung. Unified Korea under Kim Jong Un is the same garbage as Nicaragua under Daniel Ortega. I'll tell you the truth, that because it is what it is. All right, I want these folks to be free while Liancourt Rocks would be used, Dokdo will be used as a hub for the Yamaguchi Gumi to do some drug trade in Asia for drugs in Central America. That's it. That's the only solution for them to be free. Or, better yet, you have some Japanese folks waving the Argentine flag if King Charles III were to unify Korea. Yeah. And they're waving the Argentine flag not just because of that, all because of the Japanese of in favor of Argentina over the ownership of the Falklands. If King Charles III of England were to unify Korea. That's it. Either this or that. In my case, I preferred King Charles to be unified the Koreas and let Argentina and let Japan be in favor of Argentina because of the Falklands. Probably there's a bigger chance that the ICJ will favor BK, not BK as in Burger King. B stands for British. You know what the K stands for. And all of suddenly, this kind of unification of the Koreas under King Charles III might have a solution of Japan doing a free trade agreement with Argentina and have stronger relations with Argentina. Or you have somebody else, some country in Central America being free from this asshole being killed, and then you have the Yakuza being the next drug cartel and using Dokdo as a hub for trafficking Central American drugs through parts of Asia and Europe. That's it. So that's how it is. Which choice you want to make? You want to be independent? Sure. You lose Dokdo. Or you want to be under the king? King Charles III? You keep your Dokdo. But then Japan will have stronger relations with Argentina. That's it. Write me in the comments. Please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel and see you on the next video.